over the questions, right? Oh, hang on one sec. Okay, John, go ahead. I'm just turning on internet right now on my computer.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have three options that we can go for in order to move forward with your case. The first option that we have is I have a list of resources that I'm able to send you that go a little bit more in depth with the console user guide with the Apple platform security, which I've already have sent, as
Right.
well as security updates and the console user guide for the Mac. And then the second option we have to move forward with your case is we do advise you to continue working with law enforcement specifically. However, I did send you that article that talks about the law enforcement specifically in order to get in contact with Apple. However, the third option we have that I'm able to work with you on is if you do not want to continue working with law enforcement, we are able to walk you through an incomplete erase of the device after backing up your information. And then we would install a new Mac operating system onto the device from Apple server specifically. And I would be able to walk you through those steps over the phone, and you would be able to do it all on your own. That way, no one else interacts with your device besides yourself, and we can install a new Mac operating system onto the device that won't have any of the information from the software currently installed.
Right. Okay. So hang on a sec. We have the console guide which you've given me, right? Which you sent me a link to that.
Yeah, so I sent you a link to the Apple platform security specifically. I also am going to be able to send you another link to the console user guide specifically.
When are you gonna send that one to me?
I can go ahead and get that on over to you right now. Let me go ahead and
Okay.
send you it. One moment. And then can I have, never mind, I have it right here. I just went ahead and I sent it to you right now. It's going to have 5 links specifically within that email.
Huh.
The first link is going to be the console user guide that goes over the user guide specifically. On our end, we do not support answering any type of questions regarding the console user guide. We can only refer our customers to this specifically. The second
Okay.
link is going to be that transparency with the government and law information specifically.
Mm-hmm.
And then the third one is the one link that I've already sent you that talks about the Apple platform security and all the security on the devices relating to software as well as the hardware security. And then the link that talks about that has a number next to it is HT201220. That's the support article to report a security or privacy vulnerability. That you can send an email to Apple's product security at apple.com specific team, and that would partner you with the right group to continue answering any of those questions that you have provided with me in those email specifically.
Okay, now I don't understand what you just said. You said this HT001. What's that?
Yes, so the link that has HT201220 on it, it will take you to our website that talks about reporting a security or privacy vulnerability. And
Okay.
in that, it has an email to the product security team specifically that you are able to email and see if they are able to answer any questions you have. I'm unable to provide you any answers to the questions you have emailed to me. These are the only 3 options that we would go with.
Wow. Okay. Um, Sorry, something just happening on my Mac. A lot of information is being downloaded and installed on my Mac, and I don't know what the heck it is. And it's on the INSTALLD. Um, is what it shows an activity monitor, but I don't know what it is. It's all right. I'll come back to that. Okay. Sorry, I wasn't paying that much. I'm sorry. You have to forgive me. I wasn't paying that much attention because this huge amount of data was downloading to my Mac. Okay, let me go to my email, okay?
Okay.
Let me see what you sent. You sent a console guide. You sent the legal link again. You sent Apple Guide Security, right? You
Yes.
sent support at Apple. And so now tell me about the HT 201220.
Yes. So if you click on that link specifically, that will take you to Apple's website that talks about reporting a security or privacy vulnerability. And it has an email that you can direct all your questions to specifically.
Oh, okay.
And send in that information there.
So I can email them here. Okay, the product and security at apple.com. I can email them there. And
Correct, yes.
how would I know if they have received my email?
So they will receive your email if you see it in your sent folder specifically. I'm unable to say how they will proceed specifically. However, on that webpage, it talks about how Apple handles the report specifically. You may get reached out to by Apple Security specifically.
Okay, so let me see if I understand this. I can send an email to that email address, and what am I sending them? Am I just writing text? Do I send screenshots? Do I send?
You can report. It will let you know what information you would want to send in. It's an email that you can report a security or privacy vulnerability. It wants you to include the specific product and software versions which you believe are affected, a description of the behavior you observed, as well as the behavior that you expected, and then a number list of steps required to reproduce the issue, and a video demonstration if the steps may be hard to follow.
Okay, just 1 second. Okay.
And it says that all in that specifically right below where it says please send an email to.
Hold on. Okay, so that should all explain it, right? That what it's saying below there should explain it. Okay, I'll go through that later. So that's one option. Okay, I'm gonna note my option. One, I can read the console guide, right? Two, I can send an email here. Just want to make sure I'm getting all of this, because I had tried to get that console guide. Oh, there it is. Console user guide. Okay. So check on your system, but you cannot answer any question I ask you. Any other question that I sent to you, you can answer any of them?
Correct.
You mean none at all? I think I asked 7.
Correct. The options that we have is you can either email the Apple product security team specifically with those questions or concerns that you may have, or I myself am able to walk you through a complete erase of your device and install of a new Mac operating system on it, or you can continue working with law enforcement and provide them that link if they need to get in contact with Apple directly.
Console guide, this one here. Send it to Apple, or wipe the computer.
Correct.
Okay, well, wiping doesn't work because I've gone through that with Apple many times, and everything just returns. Every single thing that happens just simply returns. So let me see. Hold on. All right, so what did I ask you? I thought you could answer these. Okay. Yeah, I don't understand this part. I sent the questions thinking you would be able to explain it. So you cannot even explain the applications folder. How about if I send these questions to that link that you sent me?
Yeah, absolutely. If you would like, you can send your questions to the product security team at Apple, and they may be able to answer them. However, I myself am not able to provide answers for those questions.
And is that a policy with Apple that senior advisors cannot? Really?
Yes, we do not support the console log specifically.
So they're console logs, right? Um, their activity monitor. Let's see, the first one was, first one has nothing to do with console. It says, should packets move in and out of my MacBook M1 when I purposefully turned Wi-Fi off?
Correct. And with that question, you would have to look at those resources that I've sent you. We do not provide any answers to those questions, unfortunately.
No, I understand, John, but I thought you said it's specific to console, and the first question has nothing to do with console, right?
One moment. Yes, so the first question has to do with the console and the Mac software specifically, talking about packets moving in or out of the MacBook M1 when you purposely turn Wi-Fi off.
Right, okay, but it has to do with activity monitor, not console. Because I can see packets moving in and out of my computer, and that's why when you call, I said, hey, there's massive data being installed on my computer. I just turned Wi-Fi on, and
Correct. It's most likely how the operating system works, and the only troubleshooting step that I'm able to take with you is erasing the device and restarting it,
okay,
and seeing if the same issue persists. Because it could not be an issue, however, we just cannot provide support for that. So we would have to either walk you through an complete erase and install and see if the issue reoccurs. What are you expecting the device to do?
what do you mean? What am I expecting it to do? I'm
So
expecting.
what are you expecting it to do besides moving the packets in or out of the MacBook M1
No,
when you
no,
turn off Wi-Fi?
no. Because I had asked at the Apple Store that data is constantly moving in and out of the Mac, and I was told, sure, that's normal. But if you turn, because the computer is always looking for a network, right? So it'll always be searching. But if you turn Wi-Fi off, you should not be searching anymore, so packets should not be moving in and out of the Mac. So I was specifically told that at the Apple Store.
Correct. Then you can direct that question to the product security team specifically and inform them of what is happening.
All right. Okay, I get it. Okay, send all the questions I sent to you to the product security people. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Um, so that's one. Send there. And number two, when I ask questions about, like, these questions are not all about console, what questions are you guys not allowed to answer? I understand about
So we are
console.
here to resolve technical issues within an application or within an issue. The questions you have asked are not technical issues here at Apple, so we aren't able to provide support, and that's why you have to direct your questions to that product security team. The only options we have that I'm able to offer you is to inform you to ask your questions and concerns with the product security team, or to continue your case with law enforcement and then direct them to that link that I have already provided you.
Right.
Or the third option that I am able to take with you is erasing the device and installing a new operating system from our internet service specifically.
All right. So I tell you what, why don't we talk again? Let's book another appointment so we can wipe the computer. And in the meantime, we'll I'll email that team. And are you saying that you couldn't send the questions directly to the team?
No, unfortunately, I'm not able to get in contact with that department myself. And what I can do is I can email you an article that talks about erasing the Mac specifically. It is a time-sensitive step that can take a little bit of time to complete.
Okay. How long should it normally take to complete?
I want to say it could take a little over an hour to complete. What you
Okay.
do is you're erasing the entire computer, and then after you erase it, with Apple servers and Internet Recovery, you download a new Mac operating system from our servers and it installs it. That process does take a little bit of time because it's downloading an entire software for the computer.
Or I could take it to the Apple Store and have them wipe it and do it that way, right?
Yes, you can also do that.
Okay, you know what? Maybe I'll go that route and let them take care of that. So once it's done with them, I know it's done cleanly, right? So
Yeah, absolutely. If you would like them to walk you through it in person, they would be able to do that too.
all right. So I'll send these questions over to that link. Hold on a second. Let me go back to that link you just sent me. Let me see if I have any questions for you on that. Oh, and by the way, when I send these questions, I'll copy and paste. I can do that, right? I'll copy and paste it. How do I know that they have received it? How would I know?
You'll receive an automatic reply from Apple to the knowledge that we received your report.
Oh, good.
If in that page that I sent you, if you read down on that list, it will let you know exactly that. It states that you'll receive an automatic reply, and then it lets you know how Apple handles those reports.
Okay, good. Thank you so much. That's doable, I think. And
Yeah, absolutely.
so thank you, John. Why don't you stay in touch with me and make an appointment? Let's make an appointment for you to touch base with me in about 2 weeks, and I'll update you on what's happening.
Unfortunately, I'm unable to do that.
Tell me why.
Because on Apple's end, we have made our decision on the next steps to take, and there's not a step for me to continue.
I see. And when you say it's Apple's decision, where did that decision come from?
Apple's engineering team specifically.
So all of this information you gave me today specifically came from engineering?
Yes.
Ah, all right. Okay, did you send the question up to engineering?
No, unfortunately, I'm unable to do that. They have directed me to give you these articles or email the product security team specifically. I'm unable to get these questions answered for you myself.
No, I'm not asking you to answer it now. I'm just saying that when I had spoken to you, I asked you if I can send the questions to you. You said yes. All I'm asking is,
when you asked to send the questions to me, I acknowledged that you were sending them, and I said okay. And then when I looked over those questions, this is how I needed to proceed with your case. These are the only three options that I stated earlier that I can take with you. I have to direct you to either email the product security team with those questions and the behaviors that you're expecting, or I have to let you know to continue working with law enforcement on this, and you have the link for them directly to get in contact with Apple.
Yes.
I'm unable to speak on Apple's behalf on that part.
That's okay.
Or I'm able to walk you through that erase at this moment.
All of that is okay. My question was, did you send the questions to engineering? That's all.
No, I'm unable to do so.
Okay.
All right. You have to get in contact with the product security team at Apple to continue your case.
Yeah, but that's not what I asked, but it doesn't matter. Okay, John, listen, you've been wonderful. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate these links that you've sent to me. Anyways, I don't have any other questions, so thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. I hope you have a fabulous weekend ahead of you.
You as well. Take care. Bye-bye.
Absolutely. Bye.
How to take one with an active family. A 40-20-40 split folding